Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're a fan of epic scale warfare, dynamic destruction, and the chaos only Battlefield can deliver, you're in for a treat. Today, we're diving deep into everything we know so far about Battlefield 6, the highly anticipated next chapter in the legendary shooter series. From leaks and playtest details to gameplay overhauls and community feedback, we've gathered all the latest info from across the internet so you don't have to. Let's get into it. As of April 2025, Battlefield 6 is shaping up to be a bold return to form for the franchise. Developed by DICE and published by Electronic Arts, the game is being billed as a spiritual successor to Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4, both of which are fan favorites. Vince Zampella, now leading the franchise, has confirmed the return to a modern-day military setting, focusing on grounded, gritty warfare with an emphasis on realism, squad-based tactics, and environmental chaos. He stated directly that they're going back to the core of what made Battlefield great and doing it extremely well. One of the most welcome changes is the return of the classic class system. Battlefield 2042's Specialist system was met with heavy criticism, and in Battlefield 6, players will once again choose between Assault, Engineer, Support, and Recon. Each class will come with 4 unique perks, but players can only select one at a time, allowing some customization while preserving the tactical identity of each role. This shift is designed to promote teamwork, coordination, and strategy across all modes. The game is also scaling down its player count. Unlike Battlefield 2042's 128-player battles, Battlefield 6 will focus on 64-player matches, 32 versus 32. The decision is rooted in creating tighter, more thoughtfully designed maps with dense urban environments, better pacing, and fewer gameplay lulls. The developers are aiming for maps that feel alive and balanced, where players can have meaningful engagements without being lost in a sea of chaos. Battlefield 6 maps will feature verticality, dynamic weather, destructible elements, and even day-night cycles that affect visibility and strategy. Speaking of destruction, Battlefield 6 will take it to a new level. Using the Frostbite engine, the game will allow players to tear down buildings piece by piece. Debris will realistically fall and change the battlefield mid-combat, creating new cover, obstacles, and threats. Entire city blocks can be reduced to rubble during intense firefights. The destruction isn't just visual, it's tactical. Structures can be used as traps, cover can be blown open, and environmental destruction can shift the tide of a match. This isn't just a return to form, it's an evolution of what made Battlefield's sandbox feel so immersive. Movement and combat mechanics have also been expanded. Players can now drag down teammates into cover before reviving them, roll and dive in combat, perform crouch sprints for stealthy repositioning, and even hang on to vehicles while moving. Gunplay has been reworked to feel tighter and more responsive, with a focus on recoil control, damage falloff, and impact feedback. Smoke grenades react to wind and movement, and suppression is returning to discourage camping and long-range spamming. Vehicles are receiving special attention, especially in naval and aerial combat. Players can expect ship-to-ship battles, amphibious assaults, and tactical naval deployment. Air battles are also getting a major overhaul with improved flight mechanics, better hit detection, and more advanced dogfighting. Jet and helicopter gameplay will once again be critical to controlling the skies, while ground vehicles will play a pivotal role in coordinated team assaults. To get all of this right, EA has launched a new initiative called Battlefield Labs. This closed testing program allows selected players to try early builds of the game under NDA and give real-time feedback on core mechanics, maps, and modes. According to reports from insiders and testers, the builds so far have been focused on balance, destruction, and realism. This approach, testing and iterating early with the community, represents a significant shift in how EA is approaching Battlefield development. The devs are no longer building in a vacuum. They're co-developing with players. One rumor generating major buzz is the possibility of a dedicated Battle Royale mode. While nothing has been confirmed, there are reports of a large-scale survival mode with dynamic destruction, full vehicle integration, and squad-based tactics. If true, it could rival Call of Duty's Warzone, but with true Battlefield DNA, large maps, destructible environments, and sandbox freedom. There's also chatter about a potential Battlefield Pro subscription service. This service would reportedly offer early access to maps and content, cosmetic rewards, XP boosts, and rotating seasonal challenges. It's unclear whether this will be implemented, but fans are cautiously optimistic as long as monetization doesn't interfere with gameplay balance. The game's visuals, as expected, are stunning. Battlefield 6 will be powered by the latest version of the Frostbite engine, supporting high-resolution textures, real-time ray tracing, advanced destruction physics, and realistic lighting. Everything from bullet impacts to explosions to weather effects will be dialed up to maximum immersion. The game will likely launch exclusively on next-gen platforms, including PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and S. No plans for PS4 or Xbox One have been confirmed, as the devs aim to push technical boundaries that last-gen hardware can't support. As for the release date, EA has hinted that Battlefield 6 will launch sometime during its 2026 fiscal year, meaning between April 2025 and March 2026. Some analysts believe EA may delay the launch slightly to avoid competing directly with Grand Theft Auto 6, which is expected to dominate sales and attention when it releases. Either way, Battlefield 6 is currently in the active development and playtesting phase, with more updates expected over the next few months. Community reaction has been largely positive. Leaked gameplay footage has received praise for its clean UI, solid gunplay, immersive destruction, and return to core Battlefield values. Forums and social media are full of comments from players saying this is the Battlefield they've been waiting for. After the rocky launch of Battlefield 2042, EA and DICE seem determined to rebuild trust and deliver a game that both longtime fans and new players can rally behind. See you next time. If you enjoyed this deep dive, be sure to subscribe for more Battlefield news and analysis. Let us know in the comments what you're most excited about and stay tuned. We'll keep you updated with every major reveal leading up to launch. Until then, stay sharp, squad.